Hey everyone, it's Sam here, and today we're going to use one of these lovely new sets from the new Get in Shape collection from Creative Craft Products. This is actually the second collection under this Get in Shape range. Check out you'll be able to find the Get in Shape one. You can find them on the website as well. So it's a really nice mix of shaped cards for loads of different occasions. So here you've got your Follow Your Heart, and this is actually the one I'm going to be using today. So we've got Valentine's Day coming up very soon. So these big shaped right the way around here. This is all part of the shaped card. You've got your Bloom and Grow. This is your lovely flower pot, and I did share this in the overview video, but you can see just how big these dies are. These are nice sized dies. All of the measurements are on the packaging, but they're also on the website as well. Then you've got your supersized tag, lovely one here with your florals that you can paper piece. You've got your mason jar, be nice to make that into a shaker. And you've got your present, which is going to work for Christmas, birthdays, all kinds of occasions. You've got this fun one here, back to school. So you've got your chalkboard, but I think it would work quite well as well, maybe turning this into a window, and this could be a planter. You've got all dressed up. So this is a dress, and then you can change the top part, and you've got some little ribbon detail there as well. And then you've got your perfect cakes. This is your 3-tiered cake. Again, it's going to work for many occasions, weddings, birthdays, anniversaries. I think that's one that's going to get used quite a lot. But we're going to use the heart one today, so let me show you how to make it. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cut all the pieces, but I'm going to talk you through what I've done. So you can have this to completely cut this shape card, or you can just partially cut it on the front and keep the back of the card as a square or rectangle. I mean, to be honest, this one here is your 6x6 size, but if you wanted to maybe pop it on like a 8x6 or even bigger, you can do. But you've already got the on the back here, so you've got your cut lines that go all the way around, apart from two parts here. So you can, if you want, so this is a piece of 12x6, and then I popped it in the scoreboard and just scored at 6 inches. So what you could then do is just lay this over the top and just line up the top of the die with that score line and run that through, and it will just then cut into the front. Or fold it in half and just have that, again, it's going to be kind of coming off the top there, and then run it through, and it will cut the whole thing. So I'm going to do this way, but I just wanted to talk you through the other way if you would prefer. Maybe you want more space to write a message inside. What I'm also thinking I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to emboss just the front part. So we'll get this cut first of all, and then we can start building everything up. It will just fit. It looks like it's going over the edges, but the cuts are within the 6-inch size there. So I'm just going to make sure that's all nice and straight. There we go. So I'm just going to run that through my machine. Okay, so let's just carefully take away the die. Like so. And I've got a little bit still attached. You can see that side I perfectly lined it up because it's just cut it how it is. But that side is just attached a little bit. So I'm just going to snip. Oh. Like so. And again, there we go. Okay, so now we've got that really fun card shape. I think it's lovely. What I'm going to do is cut this again in white card, but just one half of it, just so I can layer it inside the card. And that's where I'll then be able to write my message. It's also just going to add a little bit more strength to the card. This is it's about a 220, so it's a nice weight anyway, but I am going to add that inside. Okay, and then all you'll need to do with this one is just snip across here. I am tempted to cut the whole thing just a little bit smaller so it's got a bit of a border. Okay, so I've cut around that, and you can see now when I lay it down, I've just got a nice little border. So either way looks nice, but I'm just trying to show you, a few other ways. So I'm just going to add my glue all over the back. Okay, so that's all in there drying now. Onto the decoration. So inside you get all of these dies here. So you've got your 3 leaves there. These are your outline shapes for the 2 roses, and then these are the details. And then you've got 3 sentiments. So you've got much love, I love you, which is the one I'm using today, and this one is sending love and hugs. And then you get the tiny little X there as well. So with these dies here, this is your background colour. So I've cut mine in white card. And then you want to take the same one and then the detail, pop it in the die. Just need to line it up. It's easy to line up, like so. Give yourself a nice equal border. Add a bit of tape and then run that through in a different colour. So I've used pink, and then it will cut this out. And then when you lay that back over this one, you'll get your rose. And these fit perfectly in the different shapes here. So this one is like so. I think this one is like that. Okay, and then you've also got a little area here for the leaf. So I can stick one down there, and then I'm going to build up lots more. So I've cut them in all different colours. I'm also going to add another one. So you just stick these back over the top. They look nice with glitter card behind as well. All different colours. I think this is make a nice little get well card, thinking of you card, a nice spring card. It doesn't have to be, well, I'm doing this for Valentine's. But I thought, because you've got the flat edges here, I'm going to add, I think, a rose at the top there. And then again, a few more of the different leaves. I like to mix in different coloured petals there, something like that. And then the rest of these just filling the space down here. And then I've just stuck a piece of the pink card that I've used to cut the roses onto some of the foam adhesive. This is all available on the website. And then I've cut the I love you, and I'm going to have that running through the middle. But before I stick all this down, I'm going to use this Buds and Blooms embossing folder and just emboss that front part, because some of you might like it plain. You could stencil this if you wanted to, and it could even be pattern paper. But I just think having a bit more dimension in the background, and then having the I love you on top of this will look really nice. So all you need to do to partially emboss is just open up the card. This is a non-directional design, so I'm just going to pop this in here. Make sure it's right up to the fold there, pulling it up there so the top of the design is lined up with the top of that score line. I'm just going to pass that through my machine. Okay, so now for the reveal. Such a lovely embossing folder, this one. Look at that gorgeous detail. Isn't that lovely? So now I'm just going to get all of this stuck down, pop out the sentiment here and stick that down in the middle. Okay, and there's the finished card. I've just finished off with some of my accent glaze on the sentiment there. So it's a little bit cloudy in places, but that will dry completely clear and just give that sentiment a lovely shine. I think it's a very, very sweet card. I think there's a lot you can do with this, and it's not, like I said, just for a Valentine's card as I've done here. I think a nice just because card. Even birthday cards as well. So you can find all of this new product over on the CraftStash website by clicking here. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel here, and that way you won't miss out on any future videos. And for some more inspiration, you might want to watch this video next.